What's up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Emperor Ace and I'll be your bright host for today. So to start off this video, I want to go ahead and apologize for the lack of videos. School was coming to an end for the season and I was just not feeling the needing to upload anything. This video is brought to you by the comment I saw on one of my last videos and I knew I just had to make a video about it. So this is a list on the top 10 fastest speedsters out there in the DC universe. Stay tuned. Number 10 is Wally West, the African American Wally West. Wally is a new character introduced in New 52. He's the nephew of Iris West. He gained his powers through a collision between Barry Allen and the Blue Flash, who I will be getting on later on in a sec. One thing you will notice as we go down this list is that the colors of their lightning plays a huge role on how fast they are. Wally's lightning is red, therefore he's the slowest speedster. The closer you are to the far end of the spectrum, the slower you are. Number 9 is Jessie Quick. Jessie Quick is the daughter of Johnny Quick and Liberty Bell. But in the TV show The Flash, she is just the daughter of Harrison Wells. She gained her powers from the Speed Force formula. Her lightning is yellow, so she should be much higher on this list, but I'll get to why she's not that far. Number 8, New 52 Reverse Flash. Daniel West is the father of Wally West. He gained his powers when he was captured by gorillas and then tried to escape, but later on crashed into the monorail car, which was imbued with the Speed Force battery, in turn giving him his powers. Now the reason why he's higher than Jessie Quick is because of his Speed Force ability. This ability allows him to suck the Speed Force out from other speedsters who aren't heavily connected to the Speed Force, allowing him to go even faster. Number 7, Godspeed. Godspeed gained his powers through the Speed Force Storm and later on trained with the Flash, but also became his nemesis because he did not agree with the Flash. He wanted to kill his enemies instead of turning them good. Godspeed has yellow lightning, but what makes him more faster than Jessie Quick or Reverse Flash is that he is able to go to 2 places at once and basically make a Speed Force clone of himself. Number 6, Jay Garrick. I'm going to be talking about 2 Jay Garricks, Earth 1 and Earth 2. Earth 1 Jay Garrick got his powers from trying to purify hard water without residual radiation, but the chemicals spilled and the fumes gave him super speed. Now on to Earth 2. Jay Garrick lived in a world controlled by the dark forces of Apocalypse. When he freed a god named Mercury, Mercury saw greatness in him and decided to imbue him with the powers of Speedster. The reason he is so much higher in this list is because, well, for me personally, if you were given a power by the god of speed, I say you were pretty fast, and he has a lot of experience with it too. Number 5, Savitar. Now for those who might be confused, I'm talking about the comic Savitar and not the Megatron half-brother over here. Savitar was a Cold War pilot who was testing a supersonic fighter jet as he was struck by lightning. This gave him super speed and he became so obsessed with it that he learned to steal other people's speed and later on named himself after the Hindu god of motion, Savitar. Number 4, The Flash, Barry Allen. Barry Allen was experimenting with forensic chemicals when he was struck by lightning, which then created a Speed Force which ever was and ever will be. He's number 4 on this list because of his experience and the fact that he is favored by the Speed Force and directly connected to it. In fact, he might even be considered the Speed Force himself. Number 3, the Blue Flash, Barry Allen. The Flash from the future, who is Barry Allen, got tired of his mistakes and decided to go back in time to fix them. He acquired this thing called the Blue Shift. Now this is when you go so fast you actually see in blue. Now this gave him blue lightning, which is farther from the spectrum than red, so therefore he is a lot faster than regular Barry Allen is. Number 2, the original Wally West. After Convergence, Wally West was able to escape the Speed Force and was finally brought back to existence by Barry Allen when he was remembered. Due to how long he had been in the Speed Force, he acquired a white lightning, which is the fastest lightning we've seen. Wally is able to go through time with ease and also outrage the Flash himself, despite studying under the Flash. Finally, what you've all been waiting for, the fastest man alive, Professor Zoom. Professor Zoom is a Speed Force scientist from the 25th century. He was so obsessed with the Flash and the Speed Force that he was nicknamed Professor Zoom by his fellow scientists. After discovering that he was destined to be the Flash's villain, he suffered a mental breakdown and decided that he would make everyone see the Flash for the evil he really is. Now you may wonder, why do I have him here in front place out of everyone else on this list? Well, that's because unlike other speedsters, Professor Zoom slows down time relative to himself, so he's not really going the fastest, he's just slowing you down. Zoom was so fast he was able to piggyback right on the Flash and give him a whole monologue without the Flash even noticing. He's so fast that most speedsters sees him as a yellow blur. Professor Zoom ran so fast one time he outran the Flash by just running backwards. That alone should give you just a hint on how fast he really is. The Flash was finally able to defeat him by temporarily acquiring white lightning. And that's all I have for this video, guys. Please leave a like if you agree with what I had on this list, or comment below if you think someone else should have taken first place. Click here to see the last video Joe Radical did on why he thinks Spider-Man is a great hero. Click here to see the last video I made on why I think Superman is a great hero. Merry Christmas everyone, and I'll see you next time on the drawing board.